Oh, hey, this is Dave Ing. I just want to do a quick video to show you what I do to get my car ready for state inspection. I've got my Honda Element here. I've got a bunch of things that I ordered from Majestic Honda and Rock Auto. First thing I'm going to do is plug the car into my OBD scanner. There's no check engine lights, but I do want to check if there's any pending codes. Just sometimes the dealer can see things that we can't. I've got a set of windshield wipers. This is the rear one. He's a little guy, as well as if they can stick you with that and you have to pay all this money. But if the wipers are going nice and smoothly on the windshield, they won't give you a problem about that. I've got these Denso air filters. This one's for the cabin. I like to do that every year. Even after a year, mine get really dirty. And I've got the engine air filter here. Usually mine stays pretty clean, so I do that maybe every 2 years. And then I developed some rear brake issues over the last year, so I'm going to try these either aftermarket. I have aftermarket rear brake rotors, so I just got these pins. Last time I checked the brakes, one side had worn completely down, and one of the lower pin was stuck, so I'm going to just try this new one to see if it can move smoothly. Trying Durago brake pads, and they are ceramic. I'll just see how well they wear. I'll check those in a few months. And this is the box for those pins. And I've got this gauge to check. I have the front brake pads here. I just wanted to order them so that they're ready to go, and I'll hold them for next year. These are interesting. This is the Wagner TQ. They sent me ones with shims on them. I think that's a mistake. I have them on my Accord. They have these, you can kind of see them, there are these built-in shims, so that way they never get unstuck, and kind of, they make a clicking sound sometimes, like these shims when they age a little bit. And yeah, so those are the ones for the Accord. It's just built in, and there's going to be no clicking. And but I'll check the front pads, with this thickness gauge tool. It's called it's from Harbor Freight. It's a digital thickness gauge. And I have this here too. This is a tire thickness gauge. I think they have millimeters, and you can tell, the gauge will tell you when you're starting to get in trouble with your tires. To where you're red. You're practically out of, when you're in the red, you're out of tread on your tires. And so I think my tire tread is all right. And then the last thing would just be these ignition coils here. I threw an SKP ignition coil in, just a cheap one that I actually had just in my stock to sell on eBay. And it worked just fine for a few months. And I did want to replace that with an OEM Denso unit from Majestic Honda. They're much more expensive, but on my last order for Majestic, I just ordered one of these to throw that on, and I think that'll be okay. I think check your tires, check your brake pads, and then I should be ready to go for another year at 233,000 miles so far on this car, and let's keep it as long as we can. We'll see you next time.